Okay, Om Swastiastu. In here, we're going to present our project that is a database designed for Putra Sudana store managing sales. Before that, let me introduce ourselves. My name is Putu Krishna Pramana Yuda. My last name is 026 and number 2 is
My name is Putu Bagus Iswanathan. My last name is 007 and next member is
My name is Ika Wisnu Dharma Putra. My four last digit number is 1057.
okay. We will go to continue. The first material is the background. Okay. After we search the store or the business in the several business, and finally we got the one, namely is Putra Sudana store. This business or Putra Sudana business move in retail of traditional Balinese clothing like kamen, kebaya, saput, and udang. Putra Sudana store is owned by Niketut Wiwit Widiantari as a daughter of Mr. Sudana, as a CEO or founder of Putra Sudana Store. Putra Sudana Store is located in Pasar Seni Klungkung, Kecamatan Klungkung, Kabupaten Klungkung, Provinsi Bali, and have 2 employees, including the owner herself. And in operation of Putra Sudana Store is traditional store with walk-in customer. Okay, and then after we interview with the owner, is Nikto Wiwit Diantari, and we got the current business process is the business still runs using fully manual system for all operation, include sales, inventory, and recording activities. And transactions are recorded on paper using invoice pad bought from the market. No digital receipt and no record keeping. And prices are calculated by manually using a calculator or phone, which can lead to mistake in total or change. There is no customer database, so no customer information or purchase history is saved. And then inventory is tracked manually, making it hard to monitor stock level accurate or identify fast moving products. And then for that interview, we have a solution. That is the we create of transaction now can now be done digitally, minimizing waiting error and speeding up the sale recording process. I think data will manage in a database-based system, making it easier to update stock, search product data, and track item availability in real time. And then report generated automatically based on transaction data stored in the system, making the reporting process faster and more accurate and efficient. And then we make an RD to explain with my friend.
okay. Now I gonna explain the ERD from the we create is based on receipt product data provided by owner. In ERD, we can see there we have four entity. Entity as name employee, transaction, product, and supplier. And for entity, have relation one minimum one relation and two relation. In employee and transaction, we have one to many relation. The relation we name as manage. So this is meaning is employee manage the transaction in this shop. Okay, the each one employee is manage one or many transaction. in the same time. Can the employee has 4 attributes. As name is ID employee, alamat, nama, and nomor handphone. ID employee in this is primary key, the entity employee. Transaction, in the transaction we have 3 attributes as name, total, tanggal, and ID transaction. ID transaction is the primary key of entity transaction. Transaction and product have relationship, one relationship. We name it as including. So transaction and product have many to many relationship. So this is meaning is many transaction can have one product of the same product, or many product or one product can be in many transaction. So because there is many to many relationship, the relation have attribute. The attribute is include 4 attribute is subtotal, jumlah, ID transaction, and ID product. ID transaction is foreign key for transaction, and ID product and foreign key is product. In product, we have 4 attribute. Their harga, stock, nama, and ID product. ID product is primary key for entity in product. In product and supplier, we have relationship, many to many relationship. So this meaning is one supplier can supply many product, and many product can supplied by one supplier. So because there is many to many relationship, so in a receipt we have 4 attribute. In receipt we have 4 attribute. To foreign key. A foreign key is ID product, entity in product, primary key in product, and supplier. Supplier is foreign key for supplier, primary key from supplier. So receipt have 3 attribute also is tanggal, jumlah, and nomor HP. Supplier has 4 attribute. Name is ID supplier as primary key, nama, nomor handphone, and alamat. Next, in visit form ARD, we create the tabel, each entity and relationship. The tabel is, total is 6 tabel. Now I'm gonna explain 2 tabel employee and transaction. Okay, in tabel employee, we have attribute ID employee, we name employee, alamat, and nomor handphone. Because there in ARD, we have 4 attribute as ID employee, alamat, nama, and nomor handphone. So in tabel employee is already in third normal form, because there's no repetition and no partial dependency and no transitive dependency. So there's already 3 normal form. So next, in tabel transaction, we have 4 columns as ID transaction, tanggal, total, and ID employee. ID transaction, tanggal, total is based on attribute in transaction entity. So ID transaction is primary key, and ID employee is from primary key in employee. So the ID employee here is foreign key. This is ID employee here because there is one to many relationship. So in tabel transaction is so already in third normal form, because there's no repetition, no partial dependency, and no transitive dependency also. Next, my friend gonna explain next table.
So now I will continue to explain about the table design. So here we see the table product that has 4 attributes. That is ID product attribute, name product attribute, harga, and stock. This data on the table product have been given by has given by business owner. So this is the inventory or product data. So in the table product, this table is already in third normal form because there is no repetition, no partial dependencies, and no transitive dependencies. So we will next. So table include in is the relation that be the table because the relation is many to many. So in this table that has 5 attribute that has ID include in attribute, jumlah attribute, subtotal, and ID product is the foreign key of the ID, the product table, and the ID transaction is the foreign key of the transaction table. So in this table, the table include in is already in third normal form because there is no repetition, no partial dependencies, and no transitive dependencies. We will next to the table supplier. So in this table that has 4 attribute, that is ID supplier attribute, name supplier attribute, alamat attribute, and nomor handphone attribute. So this table is already in third normal form too because there is no repetition, no partial dependencies, and no transitive dependencies. Next to table receive. So there is 5 attribute, that is ID receive attribute, tanggal attribute, jumlah attribute, ID product attribute, and ID supplier attribute. So this is the relation that has be the table because this is many to many relation. So that is become the receive table. So this receive table is already in third normal form because there is no repetition, no partial dependencies, and no transitive dependencies. This is the diagram relational design. We can see the table that we have been made in before in the clearer way. So we can see the relation of the each table to another table. So for example, we can see the primary key of employee, that is ID employee, is used to foreign key on the transaction table. So we can see clearer in this design, in this table or diagram, to more understand about the table. Next. So that's all about our system. So we hope this system is gonna be make the business owner is easier to making the receipt or insert data on the inventory, see data on the inventory, or make automatic report. So that's all our presentation. We can close by Paramasanti. Oh, Santi, Santi, Santi. Thank you and goodbye.